Hey, good evening, everybody. This is a Tuesday. It's a Monday on a Tuesday. I said that to you this morning, and plenty of weather to talk about for tomorrow. So we're taking a live look outside right now. I-49 northbound, just before 155th Street, over here on the Missouri side. It is 81 degrees all around east central Kansas, west central Missouri, much of the region today. All of us seeing blue skies and light winds. We're going to see a calm night. Watch out for fog first thing in the morning. Do you think conditions are right that we could be talking about some patchy to moderate fog for your Wednesday morning? I think we will see one more day of even warmer temperatures, popping up to about 85, 86 degrees for your Wednesday before we do have to talk about severe weather again. Haven't had to do that significantly for some weeks now. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Courtesy of our sponsor today, Premier Contractor Services, has experts for every construction project that you need. These guys are great to talk about if you just have an idea. Maybe you just need some plans. Maybe you just need a roof. Maybe you need everything done from the ground up. These are the guys that you want to talk to, and I appreciate them making today's weather possible. So here is the severe weather outlook for tomorrow, Wednesday. So the yellow is the 2 out of 5, the slight risk area. This has been modified from this morning. You can see that we are now expecting some storm activity a little bit further east than we were talking about this morning. So this slight risk area is going to pick up on the Kansas side, picking up Derby and Wichita all the way through Yates Center, Iola. This is going to catch just south of Rich Hill, Appleton City, almost out to Sedalia, west side of Sedalia, and then going up into northern Missouri, picking up Plattsburgh and Atchison on the Missouri side. So we'll back out here, and you can see a little bit of the marginal risk, the dark green area as well. Again, this will be for the afternoon and evening hours, late afternoon on your Wednesday. Think your predominant risk will be wind and large hail, possibly up to some 2-inch hail, a 15% hail risk here in the yellow, roughly the same area there. So that is because we have the potential to see a few supercells, and I'll start with that as we work through the data this afternoon. This is picking things up at about the 7 p.m. hour. So I'm talking about over here in Kansas. These should be small, relatively discrete cells, not looking for too much clustering as this cold front drops through. These storms will probably be hopping off of the front. So we look for these to be individual discrete cells, but these are the things that can put down some serious hail. So I'm looking to kick things off about the 7 p.m. hour for your Wednesday. As we move through the evening now, 9 p.m., I think we will see more clustering, more organization here along the front. And this is one of those conditional things. More clustering of storms, not necessarily good. We would look for some wind risk, but also we should be getting later into the evening where instability will be waning. And so right here, kind of in the middle of that time frame, this is the time that we're going to watch. This is about 9 to 10 p.m. that I do see possibly some organization of thunderstorms here, looking like possibly Lawrence, Eudora, headed up towards Bonner Springs, picking up Leavenworth, all of this west of Kansas City. Another cluster out possible on the Missouri side. We'll be talking about areas along I-70 here, Odessa, maybe dipping down to Holden and Warrensburg. Again, this would be about the 9-10 p.m. hour. So as we go through the evening, do expect these to move down to the south and the east. So we're going to pick up areas in here like Belton, Pleasant Hill, Holden, Harrisonville, Archie. Model data showing perhaps a little linear segment organizing here. We will keep an eye on that. Tomorrow, this will be about the 11 to midnight. So hopefully we're out of that instability, but Cape values are high enough that we could see some strong damaging winds and still some hail as these move through. So here's about midnight that I see clustered cells moving over more towards the Warrensburg, Sedalia, Warsaw, Camden, and Eldon, headed over toward Jeff City area, all of this along the Missouri side. So do still expect some clustered showers with some embedded thunderstorms working as late as 1 to 3 a.m. as this front drops through. So that is our time frame for tomorrow, Wednesday. I am keeping an eye on another cold front that will drop through the region. This one will be Thursday night over into early Friday morning. to be specific. So a very similar setup with an area of low pressure up here off to our northeast. This will continue to move east. Right now, looking for some organized thunderstorm activity down in southeast Kansas, dipping across the Oklahoma border. But we'll keep watching for that same kind of organization because it is a very similar front. So that is what we have in the modes of precipitation. But you will notice these cold fronts, like I say, popping up to 86 using these Harrisonville numbers for your Wednesday. Before that pops through late afternoon, going to see an overnight low all the way down to 54 from that 86, recovering only to 77 for Thursday. That Friday cold front will do a number 2, possibly popping us down to 49 for an overnight low for your very early Saturday. We recover pretty nicely out of that, maybe back up to 77 for Saturday. So starting tomorrow afternoon, we'll keep an eye on that here. We'll watch what happens out in front, see if those storms start to move off that front. Again, those clustered cells out in Kansas, they concern me for some strong damaging hail. Look for a little bit more organization, working toward the Missouri side, just south of Kansas City, talking about between maybe Harrisonville and I-70 for your Wednesday evening. So we'll be watching all that here. You can watch it with me, and we'll check it again first thing in the morning as well. Have a great evening.